Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys had a great day. So guys, today is officially day 18 of Ramadan and 5th day in our beginner's guide to the gym. So guys, we'll be training a muscle group, guys, that every beginner wants to develop, every beginner wants to train as soon as they enter the gym. Obviously, guys, it's your arms. Every beginner wants to have those 21-inch arms as soon as they enter the gym. You'll see them. You guys don't even need to explain them the exercise. Just give them a pair of dumbbells and they'll start doing curls. In order to train you guys and in order to help you guys, we have prepared a proper workout plan for your arms that we're going to explain and that we're going to train today. So without wasting any time, guys, let's do it. All right, guys. When it comes to arms, guys, your triceps are the bigger muscle than your bicep. A lot of people have this confusion when it comes to developing their arms, that if they do a lot of bicep curls, they'll develop big arms. But that's not true, guys. Your tricep is a bigger muscle compared to your bicep. So if you have a big tricep, your arms are definitely going to look bigger. And since it's a bigger muscle, we're going to train that first. Because the way that I like to divide and then subdivide the exercises for arms is like doing a free weight movement and then jumping to a machine movement for both of them. So we're going to do 2 exercises for your biceps, 2 exercises for your triceps. Each one of those exercises is going to be 1 free weight and then 1 machine. So we are starting with our tricep. First exercise is going to be a barbell skull crusher. Now guys, the form is pretty simple. The form is actually very simple. You don't have to do a lot. I'm just going to explain you guys the form. You're going to take a bar, you're going to take a close grip, and easy bar will be better if you are a beginner because it's easy to grip that. You're going to do the close grip on an easy bar. You're going to press up, okay, and then the bar is going to be at the line of your eyes. You're going to fold your elbows back. The moment it reaches 90 degree, it makes your hands are making 90-degree angles. That should be the end point, but as a beginner, I would always suggest to do a full range of motion. So from here, from 90 degree, you can go below and then you can press up. So go back and then press up. Guys, being a beginner, sometimes the barbell it won't be balancing in your arms properly, but that's okay. You're here to learn. So use a lighter weight on these and then do at least 8 to 10 reps for the free weights. And I'll go back slowly. That's how you do a barbell tricep skull crusher. We have 2 sets on these. Again, guys, for a beginner, 2 sets are great. 2 sets, 8 to 10 reps. We'll do the first working set. Time for our first set, 8 to 10 reps. Let's go. So guys, I remember when I was learning barbell skull crushers, I used to be very pissed. In the beginning stages of my workout career, I used to skip this exercise a lot. But then I realized when I started doing this, I realized I had amazing gains and I also became strong on my pressing movement. So it's correlated to your pressing as well. So guys, we're going to use dumbbell right now. So you guys can always keep changing your exercises just by choosing a different equipment. So you can do the incline skull crushers using a barbell, and then you can always change it with the dumbbell. But I would suggest to use 1 machine for at least 4 weeks, then switch, so your body also knows, so your body gets used to, so your body is done giving you the results with that equipment, and then it switches to the other equipment. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do this with a dumbbell. Pretty same. It's just the dumbbell requires a lot of balance and the barbell is together, so it doesn't require a lot of balance, but the movement is pretty same. Three, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright guys, that was 2 variations on the first exercise, one with barbell, one with dumbbell. Now till the time our triceps are resting, we'll start working our biceps. Alright guys, time to train our biceps. And the first exercise, again, it's going to be a barbell, a standing barbell curl. The exercise doesn't need a lot of explanation, not a lot of correction in the form. You just gotta make sure that you hold the bar at your shoulder width, keep your chest up, and then once you press up, try to bring your elbows a little forward. I know there are a lot of people that are with a strict rep that should look like a robot, but trust me guys, all the other guys that have big arms don't have a strict form. So bro science, but it is what it is. So once we come up, we're gonna take our elbows, push our elbows actually forward to complete the rep and to create more contraction at the peak. And when we're coming down, you're just gonna let the arms, let your biceps stretch down. We're gonna do 8 to 10 reps on these as well. Let's do it. If you guys have issues with your wrist, you guys can also use an easy bar for doing a barbell curl. Again guys, I'm going to show you the other version with a dumbbell for this. Alright guys, time to do the second variation with the dumbbell. It's pretty same guys, it's just with the dumbbell you will rotate the dumbbell while coming up and do the exact same movement. Okay guys, so we can do 8 to 10 reps, and I'll tell you guys why it is important for you to turn your wrist while doing this movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the peak of your bicep is activated when your wrist is turned inside. So it's like this is the normal, but once you turn it inside, the peak of your bicep gets activated. So while doing a standing dumbbell curl, it's important for you guys to twist your wrist so you can get more activation on your bicep. Now that we have done one exercise for your triceps, one for biceps, so we're moving on to the next variation and next exercise for your tricep, which is going to be on a cable, and the name of the exercise is a rope push down. Alright guys, for this exercise I like to perform this exercise on my knees rather than standing, because I feel there is more resistance on the cable and the movement becomes more strict when you're not standing. Because if you're standing, you're definitely going to push your body weight on the machine to complete the rep, but when you're on your knees, that's hardly a movement. So it's pretty easy guys. You're going to take a rope, okay? You're going to bring your elbows to the front and you can push your upper body forward a little, so you can take the tension off your lower back. From there you're going to push down while parting the ropes to the side, and that is your one rep. So this is how the reps look like pretty much. On your knees, you push forward, keep your elbows to the place, and you just fold from your elbows while your arms are resting at one place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that is how you complete one set. Since it's an isolation exercise and we have the leverage of using a machine, we're going to do 12 to 15 reps on these. Good guys, time for the second and final set on these 12 to 15 reps. Let's do it. 40, 50. Moving on to the final exercise for your bicep. Alright guys, time for the final exercise for your arms day, which is going to be a barbell preacher, a machine preacher curl. If you guys don't have this machine in your gym, you can always use a easy bar on a cable and do a standing cable curls. It's much similar to a preacher curl. It's just the preacher curls allows us to rest our arms and just isolate your peak of your biceps more. That's the only difference. But since we have this machine, I'm going to show you the last exercise for your biceps. So the machine is pretty explanatory, guys, and I use a suicide grip on this, which is a thumbless grip, just because I feel like if I use a full grip, I feel the stretch on my tendons rather than on my bicep, and we don't want that. It's just how I feel. It's not important that you guys feel the same, but a thumbless grip works for me the best. So we're going to do same, guys, 12 to 15 reps on these as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna do one more set. I'll just switch the variation for you guys, just for you guys to see how the cable curls look like. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you the easy variation of a preacher curl if you don't have a preacher curl. So we're gonna take a easy bar like this, okay, and do a curl. Keep your chest up, your hands to the front. You're gonna curl and just come down. It's not as difficult as a preacher curl, but it's just one of the variation, guys. You guys can always mix all the variation and make a workout plan for you guys. 2 exercises for your bicep and then 2 exercises for your triceps. Any variation pretty much. So you're gonna complete 12 to 15 reps on these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is it for our arms. Alright guys, the workout is done. A quick recap on today's workout. The first exercise we started off with our triceps. So the first exercise was a barbell skull crusher. Moving on to another exercise for your bicep was a barbell curl. And the third exercise again for your tricep was a kneel on a rope, machine rope push down on your knees. And the fourth and final exercise for our arms was a preacher curl. If not available, you can switch it with a cable curl. And a lot of you guys must be thinking that I didn't show you guys how to train your forearms, but being a beginner, guys, you guys have better things to worry about in the gym rather than developing a huge forearm. Once you start to develop a good mind muscle connection on your arms, you'll eventually find exercises. So for example, guys, the dumbbell curl we did, if you don't curl the dumbbell and you keep it in a neutral position, you're gonna train your forearms. It's that easy. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. I hope you guys are following through. We got one more important workout remaining for the beginner's guide to the gym that I'll leave you guys for guessing. Alright guys, the vlog will be short today because we're training smaller muscle groups. But anyways guys, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's workout vlog. And make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like, and make sure you guys share this video. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Till then.